Hi, thank you, Zakir, and good morning, everybody. Yes, we at the Office of Research and Information, as part of the Department of Labor, work in conjunction with the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics. And I always like to say that basically we collect information on the type of work that people do in New Jersey, and also some demographic information about those that live in New Jersey, such as your basic demographic characteristics, education, earnings, and all that. Next, there you go. So basically, in the Office of Research and Information, we have a particular focus on 9 key industry clusters. These 9 clusters account for 75% of all employment and wages paid in the state, and technology here is one of them. The one difficulty that we have with putting together information on the technology sector, as it's called, is that the BLS industry characteristic taxonomy does not recognize technology as a sector, so we've had to put one together. The way we've done that is we've looked at the types of jobs that are found within all types of industries, and we identified those that have a particular high employment level or employment concentration within STEM occupations. So you'll see in the next slide. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the slide F. That's okay. They're out of order. We'll go back. So, yeah, there we go. So in 2018, the technology clusters, we have identified it, accounts for about 180,000 jobs. You can see that these, not surprisingly, are very high paying jobs when compared to all other industries. In fact, the average salary is nearly double. And the total amount paid over by all industries by all employers within this industry is nearing $24 billion in 2018. So it's a significant investment in both employment and wages earned. Next slide, please. Rather than reading all the language on the left, I'd rather you focus over on the right so you can see where these establishments are focused within the state. Not surprisingly, there's a large cluster up in the northeastern part, and then all along down the Turnpike corridor, all the way down towards in the Camden area across the river from Philadelphia is where you'll find many of these establishments. But you can see there's others sprinkled in tinier clusters throughout the state. So like I said, we looked at all industries and identified those with a particular high particularly high concentration of STEM occupations. So these are the 6 that we've identified. None should be surprising. We don't pretend that these are all inclusive of the technology cluster, as you may call it, but we feel like we've captured the large majority of employment here that you might consider technology. Not sure what happened to the chart there on the right, but this is just a zoomed in focus. This is from, these slides you'll find are from a larger report that we have published online. I pulled some of the key slides just so you can get an idea of the type of information that we have at the Office of Research and Information, and any other types of analysis that we could do. I can't see the chart really, but I'll show you the focus again in the Northeast, and you can see pretty heavy concentrations in Bergen, Hudson, and Essex County. And then lastly, we just identified some of the highest paying STEM occupations found in these clusters. Again, none should be surprising. Biochemists and biophysicists top the list. I see a question coming in. Can I share the link for this research? Yes, I'll share the link for both this and the longer report that has a lot more information in it. Again, many of the occupations that you'll find in here pay far above the statewide average of total employment. Next slide, Karen. And then lastly, like I said, we don't just collect information on what people do, but also who our residents are in New Jersey. So for those who are classified in this technology cluster, you can see the breakdown of their educational level. Not surprisingly, far more than 2/3 have at least a bachelor's degree or more. And then this correlates over to the earnings. The statewide average in 2018 was about $56,000. You can see that the large majority of people are earning more than the statewide average, and some far more. So again, that's just a sample of the type of information that we collect. I'd be happy to answer any questions on offline. You can directly email me, and like I said, I will share the link to that longer report in our chat next. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Jason.